Hey y'all, so this is editing me here. As you can see, sitting here trying to edit this video. I filmed this, but I don't think I got my words out well enough. So, like, I'm trying to make this disclaimer for this video before people start watching it. This is in no way, shape, or form or me trying to downplay how hard the Nclex is or show you that, oh, I didn't need to study. Because honestly, obviously, by the 150 questions that I got, I needed to study. I just been burnt out for going at this for so hard. Like, this journey was never short and easy. Like, I went to school, my whole school journey is long. Like, I went to school straight out of college, left school, started working, went back to school, didn't take it serious, and then went back to school and right before this for nursing school, and actually dedicated my uninvited attention to it, on top of working 2 full-time jobs, picking up overtime, and like retaking classes, like, and then going straight into nursing school without a break, and been this program doing it all year and a half, no breaks, not even during summer. This was just my burnout stage. Like, I haven't been to work. I didn't pass the Nclex, and I haven't even been to work as a tech for a year and a half. Not a year and a half. Lord should tell you, are very exaggerating it. I haven't been to work in a month and a half. So, like, do not take this video as like a blueprint that this test is easy. It's not easy. And I don't want this video to be taken as an offense to people who had studied their ass off and then passed, or studied their ass off and had to retake it. Me getting through that test was by the grace of God. Because by the end of that test, I literally just assumed that I failed in this call of the day. I just don't want this video to be a slap in the face to people who worked their ass off and studied their ass off for this Nclex. Because Nclex is not a joke. It just so happened that was my result. And it happened on my burnout. I did put some effort to it, but I didn't put my best effort to it. But like I said, I did get 150 questions. So please, please do not take this in any type of negative way. I don't know how I'm gonna get through the Nclex, because honestly, it's been 2 hours. And I'm still taking this baseline assessment test because I honestly cannot mentally take another freaking question. Like, this is a horrible day starting off. Literally don't want to answer another question. And I'm trying to. But I am like tired of answering questions already. I'm on question 37. I think it wouldn't be so bad if, like, I didn't, like, I think I don't know a single damn question so far. Out of 37 questions, I think I got none right. I was suspected because I didn't think I was going to do good on Nclex anyway. So then this is what I got. It's a question, answer, question, answer. And then down here, I got above passing standards, 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 above passing standards. So I don't know if I should be happy about that, or like, and I kept trying to Google, like, how do you restart the test? Because I knew I fell asleep, and I didn't have, and the time just kept running. So that just pissed me off. Y'all. I think I should take a readiness exam, but I don't know if I should do it now because technically I'm sleepy. But we'll see. I think I'm gonna take a readiness exam and then see. You see this girl right here? This should have been a sign that it was going to go downhill. When I get. So it's literally 11:44. I'm in the shower and changed into my PJs, and I was on my phone, even though I know this crap was about to die. And I was just watching TikTok until it died, and now I'm just like, I don't feel like charging it. So before I go to bed, I am about to finish that quiz on Archer, because I did not finish it. So I'm about to finish that quiz on Archer, and then I'm going to, see what I make. So first, let me get straight. Check right back in once I get the camera and all that situated. Okay, so I've been doing this test. The Archer, I was finishing off the Archer review while watching National Treasure. That's like my comfort movie. I put this on all the time. And I do not expect a high grade at all. Like, I didn't know a single damn thing. I like half of this test I did not know. So I am expecting to fail this. Which, in hindsight, I shouldn't take it bad, because like my friends said they all failed their first one. Well, technically this is my second one. The first one I did fail, but it wasn't because I tried. I didn't finish the questions because I fell asleep during the test and the stupid ass computer kept running. So I was like, okay, even though I couldn't get the baseline right because I fell asleep on it and didn't get an accurate reading, I could take a readiness test and see if I'm ready for it. Oh no, baby. If this is the readiness test, I am not ready. I know I failed this. I'm about to submit it. And we're about to see what did I get. Okay. Yeah, why did I ask you 2 times if you want to end the test? Just end this test. Oh God, I know I failed this shit. I didn't know like majority of it. Stop fucking lying. Okay, y'all. Okay, so I need to have more faith in myself. Dude, I got very high on my first readiness exam. Like, I got a hard one wrong. An easy one wrong. I flagged that and I got that right. So far, everything I'm flagging that I didn't know, I got, I don't know. So I got very high at passing. Now, let me show you that other test that I did. Right? This is the, okay. This is the baseline test, right? And I failed it because I did not get I didn't finish it. Like, I didn't finish it. It was 85 questions, but I didn't finish it. So, focus. So, my battery camera died, and I do not feel like getting up and getting another one. So, let's look at this. This is where I left off. This is that baseline question test I told you I did not finish. Like, I literally woke up, and I had, like, 15 minutes to finish. I think I had 20 minutes to finish the test, and I was on question 35. I got up to 80. So, it gave me, like, insufficient questions answered, not enough question 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 answered. And then I got these that was like above passing standards, 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 above passing standards. So I think I would have actually passed that if I had finished the freaking test, but I didn't. So, adult health. Oh, I now need to work on adult health, and I know how to work. See, I already knew these two areas is going to be my bad areas, right? So, critical care fundamental, and so I already knew children health is going to be, I felt that piece. Adult health was 25%. Critical care is 100%. Fundamentals is 83%. Leadership and management is 43%. Maternal health, the newborn is 100%. Mental health is 100%. Pharmacology is 60%. So I know I need to study adult health, critical health, and pharmacology. And I think I need to study leadership because that's under 59%. So I know adult health, children, leadership, and pharmacology. Okay. Previous test. Stop showing me this. God. So yeah, I got a very high on that. And I feel that. How I got very high at 69% and not at 55%? I don't understand that. See, I don't know what any of that means. I still don't know. So I'm just going to hit the ground running. I already had a study plan before that I was supposed to start that I didn't start. So I'm just going to hit the ground running tomorrow and start on it. Tonight I'm just going to finish watching my tonight I'm going to finish watching National Treasure, because like I said, this is my comfort movie, and I'm going to bed. So. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So today's Monday, September the 4th at 11:28 at night, and I am just now in the mindset to study. So originally I scheduled my test a little later in this month, but then I was like not studying. So I was like, I I took a practice test and a CAT exam, and both of them I got very high chance of passing. So I was like, let me just push my date up, and that will force me to study. So it didn't work, and now I'm really close to my test date, and I'm starting to study. So right now I'm doing OB maternity and OB and maternity on my phone with the Archer exam, and I am about to listen to some Mark K lectures, I think. So I'm currently on question 11. I might take a small pause once I can. At question 15, I'm gonna take a small pause and then come back. Okay, it's 4 o'clock in the morning, and I just finished a readiness assessment, and I think I need to seriously reschedule my test because I just got borderline again. I'm going to bed, y'all. Okay, so I'm trying to show y'all my testing history. Now, mind you, I took my test on the 12th, and then I let my friend use the rest of this. So this is the borderline where I said that I fell asleep on. That was that first very high that I showed in this video. I tried to do the test thing. I stopped. Now, mind you, pay attention to these dates. That's the CAT. That's when I got back from my mom's surgery, and I was like, oh, damn, that's a borderline. I tried to do that. That wasn't really true, because after a while I gave up and I didn't actually answer those 85 questions. This is that second borderline when I was like, oh, okay. Didn't answer these 85 questions. This is the when I got a high, I got a CAT. Now then, mind you, my test is on the 12th. You see this? Tip, high. And then I got the 11th. And then, hold on, I might have to cut it out because I think I got a little bit of her thing. So the rest of that after this is my friend zone. So I'm not showing you hers because that's invasion of privacy. But yeah, this was all I did. Did not study for it. Technically did not study. Technically I did not study at all for this test. So you're going to see this video because I'm working on it now. You're going to see this video before you see my test. So, yeah, stay tuned. Like, literally, I did not do anything. The studying for, I think after I graduated from the nursing school, I just said F it. And I stopped studying in general. And I, like, those 3 days where you saw me, like, studying on using Archer, I literally was going through, I was using those 3 days and that was it. And then I was trying to listen to Mark K lectures, and I got through the first video and the second video, and that was it. I was procrastinating. I did not study, and I honestly wanted to push the test back. I really did, because I was like, I knew I didn't study. But by the time I went to go push it back, it was too late. So I just took it on a whim. But I passed, and that's all that matters. So you're going to see, yeah, like I said, you're going to see this before you see the Nclex video, which is very short because I was crying like a boo-hoo baby. So, yeah, stay tuned.